Hey guys, good afternoon. It's Angelo Christian Financial. Thank you so much for watching our podcast, Real Estate Insider, where America goes for funding for the last 20 years. You know, it's 2021. We're getting ready to go into the fall, and the market is very, very hot. It's the hottest I've ever seen it in my career, being in the industry for nearly 20 years. And today I'm actually pleased to talk about our investor loans. We do a ton of investor programs. Our investor fix and flip product is back, and it's hotter than ever. Investors are gobbling up foreclosures in the market all over the country right now, and they're snatching up great deals. So if you're an investor, pay attention, or if you know anyone that's an investor, share this video with them, because the investment loans are hot, and they're one of the greatest programs out there in America for investors out there trying to purchase, properties, pennies on the dollar, and recoup high returns. Right now, a lot of foreclosures have hit the market, as you've seen. The backlash in Congress, they weren't able to extend the foreclosure moratoriums. So a lot of properties are coming off the bank's books, going into foreclosure at the last quarter of 2021 and into 2022. What does this mean for investors? It means investment opportunities. To be able to buy properties for 40, 50, 60, 70 cents on the dollar. And we want to be your lender to help you with those fix and flip loans. We have investor lines of credit, or we have investor fix and flip loans. We can do both. On our investor credit line, you can get up to a $10 million line of credit for fix and flip, ground up construction, multifamily. It's an awesome program if you're trying to buy distressed assets and you need funds for the takedown and the rehab. So we have a great program. You can use it nationwide. We can do up to 90% advance rates on that investor line of credit. So it's an awesome program. Interest rates start at 7% interest only. Closing points are usually about 2 to 3 points. So it's much cheaper than hard money, and it'll allow you a higher ROI on your investment properties. And you can use it it's a guidance line of credit, and you can use it for multifamily, single family. You can use it for ground up construction, or a combination of the three. So it's an awesome program for you investors out there. The minimum credit line is $500,000. The maximum is $10 million, and you can use it nationwide. You don't have to keep applying to your bank every time that you want a loan to be able to purchase that property, right? You want to purchase from an auction, you can. You want to purchase from an individual, you can. You want to purchase from a bank REO, you can do that. We also have one-off investor fix and flip loans. If you're an investor and you want to purchase an investment property, whether you're a first-time investor, first-time flipper, or you're an experienced flipper, maybe you don't want a line of credit, we can go down to a 620 credit score and LTVs as high as 90% advance rates. If you're a first-time investor, you probably need 80% advance rates, and you can get 100% cash back for the rehab. So what am I talking about? Let's say, for example, that you find a deal that it's worth after repair value of $300,000. And you purchase the property for $200,000 and it needs $30,000 in repair. So how does this work? So if you're an experienced investor, you just have to put 10% down. If you're a first-time investor, you put 20% down on the purchase price. And then the rehab, you get 100% cash back for the rehab to fix up the property, right? So the after repair value is $400,000. You bought it for $200,000. You put $30,000 into it. So you've invested $230,000. Plus $20,000 for closing costs and interest expense. That's a total cost of $250,000. You turn around, you sell it for $400,000. You make a profit of $150,000. That's how it works for fix and flip, and that's the beauty of it. The key in the deal is having the right contractor, a trusted contractor that that will live by the numbers and do a great job, and then location. You have to find a property with a great location. These are the two key components for fix and flip. And remember, we also do fix to rent too. If you don't want to flip the property and you want to turn it into a long-term rental, we can roll that loan into a long-term permanent loan if you want to keep it as cash flow. So keep that in mind. And some of the requirements I want to talk about for these different type of loans is we need a minimum of a 620 for an investor fix and flip loan, a minimum of a 650 for a line of credit. For the investor fix and flip loan, first-time investors have to put 20% down. Remember that if your rehab, you don't want your rehab to be greater than 30% of the total cost of the project. So in this example of buying a $200,000 home, the rehab shouldn't exceed $60,000. So always remember, the rehab should never exceed 30% of the total cost. If it does, then it's going to turn into a construction loan. That's a different type of loan program. So If you're a seasoned investor, you can get away with only putting 10% down as opposed to 20% down. Interest rates start at about 8%, 8.5% for the investor fix and flip, and then go as high as 12%, just depending on the profile, the location, your credit, your experience, your reserves. All of these things go into the calculation to determine the pricing of the loan. These are usually 1-year loans, interest only, take about 15 to 20 days to close. So if you're out there actively looking for financing in the markets, call Angelo Christian. You can reach us at the number above, the 832-431-6331, or you can click on the link below to get signed up, to get pre-approved. We're here for you as your lender. We specialize in catering commercial and investment loans. We want to be here to help you to get you the best financing that you can get in the market. So thank you so much for watching Angelo Christian. For more information, please check out my next video. Thank you.